ओम नमो लोए सर्वत्र कालवर्ती हरियंताणम। नमो लोए सर्वत्र कालवर्ती सिद्धाणम। नमो लोए सर्वत्र कालवर्ती आयर्याणम। नमो लोए सर्वत्र कालवर्ती उज्जायाणम। नमो लोए सर्वत्र कालवर्ती श्रावणम। ओंकारं बिंदु संयुक्तं नित्यं ध्यायन्ति
रिसेप्शन अच्छा ना
कामदं मोक्षदं चैव ओंकाराय नमो नमः। नमः समय साराय स्वानुभूत्या चकाशते चित्स्वभावाय भावाय सर्वभावान्तरच्छिदे अज्ञानतिमिरन्दानां ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। ॐ नमः सिद्धेभ्यो। ॐ नमः सिद्धेभ्यो। Om Sri Sudatmane Namaha. Jai Jinendra. So today is a November 29, 2025, Saturday, and we are continuing our class on Chhadhaala. We are in Dhala number 2, and in Dhala number 2, we have seen the nature of a wrong concept, mithyatva. In wrong concept, there are two divisions made. Inborn wrong concept means the wrong concept since time infinite, and acquired wrong concept means the one concept that I accepted in this present life. So these two wrong concepts that we learned, out of which we finished the agrahit mithyatva, inborn wrong concept. There are three divisions in the inborn wrong concept: wrong faith, wrong knowledge, wrong conduct. Inborn wrong concept. We are done. Now we are in the acquired wrong concept chapter, and there are three subdivisions: wrong faith, wrong knowledge, wrong conduct. And we will be concentrating more on the wrong faith. Faith is very important, and knowledge and conduct, they follow faith. So we have to understand what's a wrong faith means. Acquired wrong faith. So let's see, let me bring the slides and then we'll share. Acquired wrong concept, grahit mithyatva, present since this birth, and so they are wrong faith, mithya darshan, wrong knowledge, mithya gyan, wrong conduct, mithya charitra. So we are going to concentrate on these things. Some of the things we have done it last week. Will be little revision, and then we'll quickly continue to go. So nature of the acquired wrong faith, grahit mithya darshan, it is described in 9, 10 and 11. So wrong faith. Faith is more important. Faith is more important. That knowledge and conduct will follow, but faith is more important. So there are three stanzas are given for that, and so we will be looking, we will listen to this stanzas. The videos it just helps us out. Let's see. Look for some one sound thing, so please bear with me. Okay. Akshita, just let me know if the sound is not coming, okay? And I think it should be coming out properly.
जो कुगुरु कुदेव कुधर्म सेव पोषे चिरदर्शन मोह एव धारे कुलिंग लहि महत भाव ते कुगुरु जन्म जल उपलिनाव जो राग द्वेष मल कर मलीन वनिता गदादि जुत चिन्ह चीन तेहे कुदेव तिनकी जुसेव शठ करत न तिन भव भ्रमण छेव रागादि भाव हिंसा समेत दैवित त्रस थावर मरण खेत
So there is beautiful way it describes all the things for what we are supposed to know in this stanza. Let me change the sound. So over here we saw the three stanzas describing about the first one is just gives general definition kudev kuguru kudharma. General definition, that is, it is just going to make my infatuation state fatter. Then, sorry, we have done all these things, so we were on this slide. Worshiping false lord, scripture and preachers end up acquired false belief, grahit mithyatva. To grahit mithyatva means kudev, kuguru, kudharma, to follow them. So now stanza 9, 10, 11 describe the nature of acquired wrong faith. To have faith in the wrong lord, wrong scripture, wrong preacher is the acquired wrong faith. Now we are concentrating on the wrong faith. What is wrong faith? Wrong faith is the one which is having faith in the wrong Lord, scripture and preachers. But my guru is the best, my Dev is the best, my temple is best. You can say that. Everybody will say that. But you have to give backing to your statement. Simply saying my thing is best, that doesn't mean anything. Now we learn about the wrong preacher. So first it gives the definition of the Kuguru, Kudev, Kusastra, and then it just gives Kuguru in the next slides. What is Kuguru? And so Kuguru means acquired wrong concept, grahit mithyatva is accepted from this birth. If you remove Kudev, Kuguru, Kudharma, if you remove them completely from your life, what will happen to you as a soul? That's a question to ask, right? If I have Kudev, Kuguru, Kudharma, all those things, if I remove from my life and I have a Sudev, Suguru, Sudharma practice, what will happen to me? Can somebody tell me from the audience? I think we just said this one last week, probably. This slide was done last week. Huh. Can
We
somebody
will
try?
have right faith.
No, remember, acquired wrong concept to remove. Acquired. Grahit mithyatva to take it out. What happens to the soul at that?
It goes to Devgati.
Devgati. Devgati. Very good. Very nice. That's very important. तो ग्रहित मिथ्यात्व को दूर करने से तुझे देव गति मिलेगी. मैं गुरुदेव का शिष्य हूं, तुझे सुगुरु मिले हैं. मैं नेमिनाथ भगवान के ऊपर श्रद्धा रखता हूं, नेमिनाथ भगवान के मंदिर में रेगुलर आता हूं, भगवान की सेवा पूजा करता हूं. सुदेव की श्रद्धा हुई और उन्होंने जो बताया हुए रास्ता है और जो शास्त्र बताए हैं वो शास्त्रों को भी मैं पढ़ता हूँ. तो तुझे देव गुरु शास्त्र की सच्ची श्रद्धा हुई है. देखो यहाँ पर भी तुझे अपने आप से डिटर्मिनेशन करना पड़ेगा. यू टू डिसाइड योर सेल्फ ओनली व्हाट इज राइट. बिकॉज who will say that he is following Kudev, Kuguru, Kusastra? You go to Muslim mosque, you go to church, you go to Hindu temple, you go to anywhere. They all will say, my Dev is the best, my Guru is best, my Shastra is best. So you have to have discrimination within you to decide what is the nature of a Sudev, Suguru and Sudharma. You have to understand that part. Once you understand, then you have discrimination. I just had somebody talk to me today. I had a class before this one. I had one class and somebody asked me a question. I'm going to Hindu Jain temple, which of course you don't have those problems in India. Over here in the US, most of the places, there are common temples are there. So I'm going to Hindu Jain temple, and when I'm going to the Rishabdev Bhagwan or Mahusai Bhagwan, and then I go into Shiv and Balaji and everybody, and I close my eye. I just bow down, I close my eye, and I recite Namoka mantra. Is it right or wrong? See the question, you can imagine what's the situation? You have the neighbor, Hindu neighbor, and now they have the puja or anything. I go there and I close my eye and do Namoka mantra. Is it okay or not? You decide. Are you supporting Kudev, Kuguru, Kudharma? Yes, no. You decide your way. So over here, the scripture gives basis. Then determination has to occur within me with proper knowledge. Knowledge is a king. In America, it says cash is a king. No. Knowledge is a king. If you have knowledge, proper knowledge, you can just do the right thing. What it says over here. It's always associated with the inborn wrong concept. acquired wrong concept, acquired wrong grahit mithyatva is always with a agrahit mithyatva. Agrahit mithyatva means we already learned that one. To have oneness with the physical body, to have altered view about the seven elements, सात तत्वों संबंधी भूल, all those things are agrahit mithyatva. So when it's there, acquired wrong concept is lying over the agrahit mithyatva. Grahit mithyatva is associated with the agrahit mithyatva. Grahit mithyatva, when it goes away, you can have devgati only, but agrahit will continue, means your sansar will continue, transmigration continues. Someone can have inborn wrong concept, but may not have acquired wrong concept. You have removed your acquired wrong concept, for example, but inborn wrong concept is there with me and you forever since my eternal existence. One may have discarded his kingdom. One may have gone to ninth naked-dwelling celestial place by reading scripture, etc. Means you may have given up your grahit mithyatva. Grahit mithyatva is gone, and you may go to the highest possible celestial place for wrong concept. मिथ्यात्व के साथ सबसे ज्यादा स्वर्ग जो तुझे मिल सकता है वो नौमी ग्रेव्यक तक का, ग्रेव्यक यानी कि नेक ड्वेलिंग, अप टू हियर, मीन्स इफ यू जस्ट सी दी all these celestial being beyond that, they are called Anuttar Viman, Sarvat Siddhi Dev, they all are Samyak Drashti Jeev. So, you and me can do all kind of religious activities, lots of puja, swadhyay, lots of charity, donation, austerity, etc., etc. And you may have lots of punya karma collected, and one can go up to ninth neck dwelling celestial place, which is a much more higher form. Ordinary people going to Swarg, they are the lower quality Dev, Vyantar Dev or Bhavanvasi Dev. But when you go to ninth dwelling celestial place, it's a very higher form. But he may still have inborn wrong concept. He still has agrahit mithyatva. He has wrong concept about the nature of reality. He has not understood nature of reality, which we already have understood nature of reality in inborn wrong concept chapter so far, up to 8 stanzas. One with the inborn wrong concept may also end up worshipping wrong Lord, scripture and preachers. So inborn wrong concept, agrahit mithyatva, I may have agrahit, say I may end up worshipping wrong Lord, wrong scripture, wrong preachers. And that's what author is going to show us. How can I remove those kind of vices from within me? So, nature of false preacher. What is a false preacher do to me? Let's see what he does to me. One says that he is true preacher of religion. He just takes the bugle and say, I'm the greatest of the great and I know everything. Take something with a pinch of salt there. If somebody is self-promoting himself or herself, saying that he or she is a best preacher for the religion. Remember, a best teacher doesn't have to announce anything. In your school, best teacher doesn't go out and just put on Facebook and Instagram everything. Hey, I'm the best teacher, I'm the best teacher, I'm best. No. Best teacher is known by having best students under her belt. Best teacher will be making best students. So that way the best teacher will be known. She or he doesn't have to propagate himself or herself. Externally he may have clothes on or change his clothing, etc., kept beard and long hair, etc. So I'm the preacher, look at me, look at my white clothes or orange clothes or yellow clothes or God knows whatever, and my long hair and long beard and all those things. Then I'll be considered as with this external mark, people will get mesmerized and the herd of people will start following. I'll give one quick example. There was Jaina convention in Los Angeles a few years back, 5 years back or something, 5-7 years back. And there was some Baba came from India. And this Baba was kind of so-called magician that he will do like this and $100 bill comes out and something like that. So chamatkar. People were mesmerized and he was long hair and a beard and orange clothes and everything. So one of my friend, he was a dignitary, so there was a dignitary area for people, that those dignitaries to take rest and or to take the food, etc. So this friend of mine was little late for his lunch, so he's taking lunch and everybody else has left, and so he's sitting there. And one lady comes rushing into the room and says, Sir, was the Baba here? Was the Baba here? The guy said, yeah, he was here, but somebody was here, they left. Where was he sitting? He was sitting on this chair. So this lady goes and just bows down to the chair and all kind of things. For what? So that you can get some benefit, material benefit? These are the false teachers. These are false. Do not get impressed by them. In my early years in the USA, I ended up listening to one Hindu saint. And I was so impressed. I said, wow, what a beautiful way. When I came out and one of my learned friends started dissecting and says, listen, what he said, what Jainism says is two different things. And then I said, oh, I don't have the knowledge. So I didn't have knowledge and I was blinded by that person's speech because he was eloquent speaker. Do not get impressed. So externally he's like, but internally he may have a wrong faith and inclination of attachment and aversion state. He is a rag and dvesh from within. Externally he looks pious person. Internally he is rag dvesh. So these are the characteristics of false preacher. So these are the things you should understand who is a false preacher. Do not get impressed by the herd of people. Oh, there are a million people went to him or her or whatever. So what? Million sheep are also there. They also blindly following the herd. And once sheep falls into the pit, and all the ships are falling in the pit because they're blindly following. Are you the blind ships? No. You have a discrimination power within you. You can understand what is right from wrong. You have the analytical mind. You have the scripture in front of you. Read. Do not accept anything. Read the scripture. Ask this question. Get your satisfactory answers. Then and then you accept the fact. Don't accept the fact blindly. Mokshamarg Prakashak Pandit Toramalji says, even Tirthankar Bhagwan has said something, don't take that one as a granted fact. Wait. Tirthankar Bhagwan, and I just don't accept that fact? No. He says, analyze. Make sure you understand those facts properly. Then and then you accept. If you don't do your analysis in your own mind, and to do analysis, you have to have some basic reading done, basic facts done in your mind ready. Then and then you can determine who is a right preacher, who is a wrong preacher. It is my responsibility, your responsibility to determine that one. False preacher does not know the real nature of the soul freed from rag adi state. False preacher doesn't know. He just does not know what's a rag and dvesh and how the soul structure works and how come soul has an impurity in the form of rag and dvesh and everything. Without knowing this thing, there is one subsect of Jainism, or, well, kind of. They believe that, hey, you Jains are talking Gunsthanak, means first Gunsthanak to fourth Gunsthanak to fifth Gunsthanak to sixth Gunsthanak to 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 Gunsthanak, 13 Gunsthanak and 14 and then Siddha Dasha. So you go step, you take steps one at a time slowly and you go up. But my Guru says, we are the elevator, we go straight from the Mithyatva all the way to Siddha Dasha. So come to me. If that makes sense, you go there. Analyze the fact, what they are talking. So you have to have discrimination. And young or old, I don't care how young you are or how old you are, but you have to make that determination your own. Gurudev Sri said one thing to us. Tu Paramatma છે એમ નક્કી કર. Tu Paramatma છે એમ નિર્ણય કર. Tu Paramatma છે એમ અનુભૂતિ કર. This is that Gurudev Sri. For 45 years he gave that advice that I am the Lord. I am the perfect soul. I am the Siddha Bhagwan. But I have to decide that. I have to have a faith on that. And then I have to have a conduct on that. And then ultimate experience occurs. This kind of Guru who tells me. Gurudev Kanji Swami used to say, don't come to me. You won't get Samyak Darshan if you just have faith on me only. He says, listen to the scripture, read the scripture, understand the scripture, analyze the scripture, raise the question, ask the question, get the satisfaction. and make the determination. He said, I'm merely a messenger. I'm not going to give you Samyak Darshan. You have to get Samyak Darshan of your own Purusharth. One who believes such false preacher is also wrong believer. First, he talks about preachers, how they're wrong. And then if I do follow them, if I believe them, I'm a wrong believer also. Do I want to be a wrong believer? Do I want to be a mithya drashti jeev? I want to get out of that shackle, so I have to understand proper thing. The false preacher is like a stone boat. He sinks and also makes others sink with them. This stone boat, you are sitting, so stone boat will sink, and along with that, if you are sitting in that, you are also going to sink with that. False preacher, he does not have self-realization. What's a self-realization? What's a self-realization? A girl, she is now, it's a girl is born in the family and raised, and she's a young girl and now adolescent, and then young girl, and then she is now adult girl, and now she get married. Up until now she doesn't know anything about anything so far. She gets married. And one day she describes to her in-laws and her own mother and her husband and colleagues and everybody, I feel something unique feeling within me which I never ever had it in my whole entire life of 25 years of age. Some unique feeling going on within me. And then the mother or mother-in-law says, oh yeah, we know what it is. Mom, what is it? You are pregnant. How do you know? Because we have experienced that. So self-realization is like that. Again, today was one of my colleagues asked me a question. What happens in self-realization? What happens? What do I expect? I read all these things, but what happens? I said, any amount of reading the scripture will not explain to you what self-realization is. You have to experience that self-realization. You have to experience your own way what is self-realization. That girl now who is a woman who got married, she is a pregnant, now she has a unique experience. That unique experience she never had in the entire life of 25 years of age. Similarly, you, me, we do not have any experience of the soul since entire existence of our own kind, since time infinite. And one fine morning, self-realization occurs. He said, what is this feeling? What is this feeling? Supersensuous bliss coming from within. False preacher does not have self-realization. He believes to be religious person only blindly following rituals, kriya jar. He is doing lots of blind rituals. He conducts the puja and vidhan, and he is conducts abhisheks and all the things. He conducts pratisthas and all those things. He is doing austerity like 1 day fasting, 10-day fasting, 30-day fasting, 45-day fasting, etc., etc., etc. All those things he is doing blind rituals, body-related rituals, but no experiencing of the self. to it's blindly following the rituals. He takes pride in such blind ritualistic act. And society also takes pride. Let's say somebody next Daslakshan Parva does the 10 days of Upvas at a Neminath Jain temple society. What will happen? Whole Samaj, whole society will be celebrating those celebrations. It's a blind ritual acts, and there's a pride people take in it. He believes he has given up something, and that's why he is separate from the others. I gave up something. I gave up my house. I have a fantastic house, but I sleep on the floor now. In my house, I just use only few clothes, and whatever. But so he tries to mimic all these things, and he thinks that he's separate from the others. He said, I'm doing meditation. I can do 1 hour meditation, 2 hour meditation, continuous meditation, all the time meditation. But he has no self-realization, so that meditation means nothing. It just gives you punya karma bondage. As a result, you may end up going to the heavenly life. But so what? Ultimately, you'll have to come out of that heavenly life after that heavenly life is over, and you'll go again, transmigration continue. Remember one thing. When you are in Nigod, then you are in the one sense living being. You came out as one sense living being. Then you became two sense living being. Two sense, touch and taste. Two sense. That means you have entered a new phase of transmigration. Remember one thing. Coming out of Nigod, coming out of one sense, becoming two sense onward, two sense, three sense, four sense, five sense. Whatever two sense onwards, one becomes that life. That's called mobile life. That mobile life goes for 2,000 Sagropam years. 2,000 Sagropam years. Do you know what one Sagropam is? It's a huge number of years, billion, trillion, quadrillion number of years. Scripture says, we can't tell you the number, but I can give you some kind of simile. If you dig one ditch 4 mile wide, 4 mile long, and 4 mile deep ditch, and you fill the ditch with the smallest pieces of the hair, silky hair of the ships. You make the ditch so compact that even the chariot of the king passing by, it will not sink. That kind of compactness you have done it with this hair filling this ditch. Every 100 years you take one hair out. Can somebody tell me how many years it will take to completely empty the ditch? Amazing, right? That many years is called one Palyopam year. Now, one Kroda, Krodi, Palyopam year is 1 Sagropam year. Kroda, Krodi means 10 to the power of 14. 10 to the power of 12 is 1 trillion. 100 trillion years. 100 trillion Palyopam years is 1 Sagropam. And out of those, you can be in this thrust life, mobile living being, 2 cents, 3 cents, 4 cents, 5 cents, and combination keep on going for 2000 Sagropam years. Wow, that's great. But once the 2000 Sagropam years time is up, it's done, you end up going to Nigod again for time infinite. So I am the human being, I'm in this 2000 Sagropam year cycle, and maybe this is my last life. Now, if I don't do right thing, I may end up going to Nigod. Do I want to do that? So, he doesn't understand all these things. No self-realization, blind rituals only. And he's given up something and he's thinking like, I'm separate from the other. But so what? It's only punya karma bondage. You will end up going to the heaven, then hell, then subhuman, then human. And 2000 Sagropam years time is up. Go back to Nigod again. Do I want to do that? Do you want to do that? No. False preacher won't teach you all those things. On second line of the stanza 9, अंतर रागादिक धारे जे है बाहर धरे अंबर ते सने. What does it mean? That stanza mean? Let's see what it means. What the author is saying here. Possessions are of two types. Antar raga, it means there is internal possessions and external possessions. Antar ragadik means internal possession. Bahar dhana ambar means our external possessions. So what is internal and external possessions? So possessions that you and me we carry are the two types. Possessions are two types. They are internal and they are external. External. Let's take external possessions. I have so many clothes. You come to my room, and you find out my closet is full of clothes. So many clothes I have never worn before. Again, one of my friends was calling after my first class of a Provision Sir was over today morning at 6 o'clock morning, my time. That lady tells me, Kiritbhai, I went to the bank locker with my daughter, and I opened that safe deposit vault, and there's so many ornaments that even I didn't know I have it. I didn't remember, did I wear this one before or not? And now I have no interest in those things. So, you can have so many clothes, so many utensils at home. Previously, in an olden time, the wealth was considered when you had lots of utensils in your house. How much gold you have, how much silver you have, how many houses you have, how big the house you have, how much money you have, etc. are called external possessions. These are your external possessions. How many servants you have? Thank God we don't have any system of servants in USA, but then in Bangalore, in India, you have servants. everybody as servants. Do you treat them as servants or do you treat them as a human being? He is helping you in your homework, etc. But do you scream at that person continuously? No, you are not doing good, you are not doing good, you are not doing good. Sir, can I have some advance money because I have to go ask somebody sick? No, you can't have it because last time I gave you. Do you do that to your servants? Or do you treat them as human beings? Well, in my busy life, they are my helper. At one of my friends, we went to Addis Ababa to his old town, and he said, Kiritbhai, this Ahmed guy is been in our place since my father came to Addis Ababa, and we are all raised under him, and he's like a family member. We treat him as family member. Whenever we make food, he has an equal portion of food, he gets it. He does all the work, he knows everything in the house. So do we treat the servants that way? There's a two-legged thing. Then four-legged animals. One may have a dog in their house and they love the dog like as if there is no tomorrow. But if you have a rat in the house, what do you want to do? So you have to decide all these things. You have to decide. So these are external possessions. Now internal possessions, when we are coming to wrong belief. Body is mine, body is mine, body is mine, body is mine. That kind of belief is a wrong belief, which I have since time infinite. When I was Nigod, I said body is mine when I was 1 cent, 2 cents, 3 cents, 4 cents, 5 cents, heavenly soul, hellish soul, subhuman, human, all the time. So I'm the body, I'm the body. That's a wrong belief. Increase of attachment and aversion, rag and dvesh. Close your eyes after the class is over. Close your eyes for 5 minutes and just say, what did your thought process go throughout the day today? Only 2 things happen. Whole day only 2 things happen in you. I can challenge you, no third thing happen. 2 things. Either you like something, you dislike something. You're a young kid, mommy said, drink milk, I don't like it. Take some fruit, I don't like it. Eat some pizza, oh, I love it. Have some vacation, I love it. Like, dislike, like, dislike. That's all you are doing since morning till night. After the class, wait for 5 minutes, close your eyes and decide, what did I do? What is the rag dvesh I did today? That's all I did. But they are my internal possessions. Tirthankar Bhagwan is giving, he is sitting in Samosaran. The 12 divisions of our disciples are sitting, listening, and hundreds and thousands of people are listening to his discourses. And Tirthankar Bhagwan can say, look how great I am. I'm the greatest of the great. People are bowing down to me. And no, he has no rag and dvesh at all. He doesn't care how many people are there to listen to him, how many people are not listening. He simply delivers discourses without any rag and dvesh. Your teacher in the school, in the class, she or he is teaching selflessly. Mathematics teachers be teaching selflessly. You are a smart kid, so you understood everything, and when the exam was there, you got 100 out of 100. Other kid failed. Was it a fault of the teacher? No. Teacher taught without any rag and dvesh. It was your acceptance is more important. You accepted completely, you passed. Other guy did not accept completely, he failed. So that is the thing. So teacher doesn't have rag and dvesh. Teacher is teaching selflessly. Mother is raising, parents are raising the kid selflessly. They don't expect anything from the child. Oh, my child, we grew him and he became doctor, he became engineer, he became aeronautic specialist, he became airline pilot, whatever. Then parents say, our duty is over. They don't expect anything from that child. No rag and dvesh from those parents. All the parents. So possessions are like this, two kinds. Do I have internal possessions? Do I have external possessions? Can I be able to shed off some of those external, internal possessions? That's my work to be done. He has not accepted true nature of the passionless, omniscient Lord. Who? Wrong preacher and his followers, they have not accepted true nature of the Tirthankar Bhagwan, Kevali Bhagwan. He is in reflective thought process, Vikalp Dasha. This is a new word, a point of just little bit explanation of Vikalp Dasha. Vikalp Dasha means your thought process. You're thinking something right now. Class is over, you'll be thinking to go to temple to do darshan. You will thinking to go home and do some scriptural reading. You will thinking to go and call your friend. All those thought process is called Vikalp Dasha. In general, right now at our level to understand at this time, there is slight difference, but right now Vikalp Dasha means thought process. That's it. So any kind of thoughts coming, I'm extremely disturbed. I have so many thought process going on because I want so many things to achieve, and that's why there is lots of thought process going on. But if I'm quieting down and I just say, what is my soul's nature, what's my soul's state and everything, then my vikalp becomes solid and concentrated and one directional only, not multi-directional. Oh, I'll take the breakfast right now. It's morning, that's why you guys have you are there, so you won't be taking breakfast right now. But I'll be taking breakfast right now. No, then I have to go to temple. No, I have to do this. No, I have to do my music. I have to do some reading. I have to do so multiple direction thoughts are running away. Concentrate towards your soul. So your vikalp dasha, you make the determination of the soul. Vikalp Dasha, thought process. Vikalp Dasha, you make determination of the self. Once the determination of the self is done, then your vikalp starts, thought process starts quieting down. And one fine morning, you'll go from vikalp to the nirvikalp dasha, from reflective thought to primary abstract comprehension state. Vikalp to nirvikalp, that's an experiencing state. That's called samyak darshan. So you make determination in the reflective thought process, and then in vikalp, then you go into nirvikalp dasha. For example, let me just take one example here. Kiran Shah is there right now. Kiran Shah, are you there? Yes, you are there, right? So now, Kiran Shah is there. I say, Kiran Shah, raise your hand. So who is going to raise the hand? Kiran Shah will raise the hand, right? Or if I say, Prasant, raise your hand. So who is going to raise the hand? Prasant, right? Or Akshita, raise your hand. Who is going to raise hand? Akshita only, right? How come when I say Kiran, Akshita did not raise hand? When I say Prashant, Kiran did not raise hand. Why? Because Kiran said, I am Kiran. I am Prashant. I am Akshita. That kind of undercurrent 24/7 going on continuously. Eating, walking, talking, working, driving, sleeping, arguing, all the time. It says, I am Akshita, or I am Kiran, or I am Prasad. That undercurrent is going on continuously. Similarly, when your Samyak Darshan occurs, then I am the soul, I am the soul, I am the soul. That undercurrent continuously going on. That's a conviction continuously going on. That is Samyak Darshan. It once it's there, it remains forever. So that's a thought Vikalp Dasha, little extra thing because it's a new word for us. Let's see. He believes to have gain in reflective thought state. He believed that, I'm gaining something, I'm losing something in my reflective thoughts. Externally, he may be naked monk, but internally, he has wrong belief. Externally, he gave up everything, he became naked saint. But internally, he still has a wrong belief. I'm the body, I'm the body, I'm the body, I'm the body. I'm naked saint, but what will happen to my lunch tomorrow? How will I get the food tomorrow? So he's thinking about body all the time. So that means even though he is naked, he is in wrong belief. Simply becoming naked saint doesn't mean that you are the monk. All the animals, higher form of animals, cat, dog, and lions and deer and everybody, they are also naked. Are they monks? Would you pray them as a monk? No. Similarly, two-legged person also took the clothes out. Can he be a monk? No. He has to have right belief within. That is important. Someone believes to be a true monk with clothes on. Okay, now over here, naked saint, but no right belief. So that's wrong. Someone says, I'm a true monk, but I'm keeping clothes on. Minimal clothes, but clothes on. He's in wrong belief. This is the very important thing. People who change their clothes, put the monastic outfit, and they say, I'm the monk. They are in the wrong belief because according to Jain principles, naked saint from outside and internally having right belief. Those two things, they go parallel. That is only called true monk. Kunkun Acharya Dev, true monk. Umaswati Acharya Dev, true monk. Amrit Chandra Acharya Dev, true monk. Kartikeya Acharya, true monk. Padma Maldhari Dev, true monk. They are the true monks. They have the external mark as well as internally purity both. People with the change of clothes and they say, I'm the monk, that's a wrong belief 100%. So, over here we are talking about false preacher. That is a very, very important to understand. Who is a false preacher? I should understand that. I should act according. You have to understand who is right preacher and who is a wrong preacher. You have to have the discrimination. How can you have discrimination? You can have discrimination only if you have read the scripture and you have made your eligibility ready. Remember, you brought a toy stethoscope at your place for a little boy or girl, you have it. And he or she is acting, I'm the doctor, I'm the doctor. Is he a doctor? Or when Akshita Didi comes with the stethoscope, what do you do to her? You just say, oh, you are the doctor. Because internally she understands what medicine is, and externally she has her own outfit like white clothes and stethoscope and things like that. So, and internally, externally, both. The child who has a stethoscope on his head doesn't mean that he is a doctor. He is only external mark. He is only naked monk like that. But he has a wrong belief. He has no belief inside what medicine is. So, and somebody, the true monk, he's all and he cannot be somebody who has a clothes on. He cannot be called true monk at all. This is what Kunkunacharya Dev taught us, Amrit Chandra Acharya Dev propagated, and Gurudev Sri for 45 years hit the same subject on us, and we have all the materials available. We have to prepare ourselves, understand my spirituality, explain myself what is right, what is not right. If I don't understand, talk to my superiors, things like that. So that is important. This is very, 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 very important. We get stuck on this false preacher business all the time. We get impressed by external mark. We get impressed because such and such person has millions of people comes to his lectures and everything. So what? They are all the herds. They are the ships. So don't go blindly. Okay. All right. Any questions so far? Any question from the audience or from the Zoom, from the class in the temple, or from the Zoom people? Anybody?
None from
So
the
I
class.
have a question. I have
Please
a
go ahead.
question. Does
Please
this
go ahead.
also include when we say Dravyalingi Muni, Bhavlingi Muni also?
Bhavlingi Muniraj is a Dravyalingi plus Bhavlingi both. Bhavlingi Muniraj means when he has experience within, then externally, automatically, clothes, association of the clothes will be gone. So, Bhavlingi Muniraj is the true monk. Dravyalingi Muniraj, he has taken the clothes out only, or he has put monastic outfit only, but internally he has rag, dvesh, krodh, man, maya, lobh, mithyatva, agyan, everything. So he cannot be considered as a true monk. He cannot be considered Bhavlingi Muniraj. Now, question that you are raised. What is called Bhav? How will I know Bhavlingi Muniraj? Now, I see 10 Muniraj standing over here right now. How will I know this is Bhavlingi and this remaining are Dravyalingi? How will I know it? Well, to diagnose a diamond, true diamond, you have to be a true diamond merchant. If you are not a diamond merchant, you cannot determine this is a false diamond, this is zirconia, or this is true diamond, or lab grown, whatever. That means only the Jhaveri will decide what's the true value of that diamond is. Similarly, Dravyalingi, Bhavlingi, Muniraj, to know them, then I have to become that much eligible person. I have to raise my eligibility criteria. If I don't raise, blindly I go, oh yeah, this is Dravya, this Bhavlingi. No, that is not true. You have to have your own understanding, your own determination, your own eligibility, your own makeup. Then and then you can diagnose, right? Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Any other questions from the class or anybody else? No class, no questions from the class. Anybody
None.
on Zoom? Okay. All right. So then, shall we do the closing then? You want to do the
Jinwani
Jinwan?
Stuti.
Yeah. You want to do it from there? Temple from
Yes.
the temple. Somebody wants to do it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
निज निधि निज में बताई, यह अनंत उपकार है। इसके लिए जिनवानी माँ को वंदना शत बार है, वंदना शत बार है।
9 times Namaka Mantra. Jai Jinendra.
जय जयकारो।
Sir, Jai bola also.
श्री अनंत अनंत सिद्ध परमेष्टि भगवंतोनो जय हो.
जय हो।
वृषभादि वीरांतेभ्यो चतुर्विंश तीर्थंकर भगवंतोनो जय हो.
जय हो।
सिमंदर थी सिमंदर से अजित वीर तक 20 वीरमन तीर्थंकर भगवंतोनो जय हो.
जय हो।
जीन मुखोद्भवा जीनवाणी मातनो जय हो.
जय हो।
શ્રીમંત સ્વામીના સંદેશા લાવીને ભરતના જીવોનો ઉદ્ધાર કરનાર કુંકુન આચાર્ય આદિ દેવનો જય હો.
जय हो।
અધ્યાત્મ મૂર્તિ ગુરુદેવ શ્રી કાંજી સ્વામીનો જય હો.
जय हो।
પ્રસમ મૂર્તિ ભગવતી માતનો જય હો.
जय हो।
ધન્ય એકાવતારી શ્રીમદ રાજચંદ્ર દેવનો જય હો.
जय हो।
જીનવાણી માતનો જય હો.
जय
જય
हो। जय
જય જીનેન્દ્ર.
जिनेन्द्र।
Okay. We'll meet you next week, okay? Thank you. Bye.
जय जिनेन्द्र सर।
Thank you.